Graduands, guests, colleagues, I declare this ceremony open. Please be seated. As Pro-Vice-Chancellor for Enterprise and Knowledge Exchange, I welcome you to this graduation ceremony for the students of the Nottingham School of Art and Design. I would also like to welcome the family and friends who are joining us from around the world via the NTU live stream. Graduands, I want to begin by congratulating you on your achievements. In particular, all of my colleagues and I want to acknowledge that you have been through a tough time, with significant periods of your time with us disrupted by COVID-19. Nonetheless, you have come through these challenges that you face, showing considerable resilience and resourcefulness along the way. These are qualities that will serve you well as you navigate what may be uncertain times ahead. Graduation is a significant day for us as much as it is for you. It is the moment when we come together to reflect on our academic accomplishments and all the other incredible things that you have done during your NTU journey. No matter which program you have just completed, foundation, undergraduate or postgraduate degree, professional qualification or apprenticeship, your talent and determination have laid foundations for the next stage of your life. However, no one completes this journey alone, and therefore I invite you now to remember all of those who have supported you along the way. Families, your friends, course mates, professional services staff, and of course your academic tutors. Please join me in thanking them with a well-deserved round of applause. Just going off script for a minute, that was fantastic. And this university hall likes noise. So as the graduands cross, please feel free to be as noisy as you like, as much whooping and hollering as you would like. So back to the script. The ceremonies also give us the opportunity to reflect the university's world-leading research, our commitment to ensuring our graduates are equipped for the world of work, and our ever-expanding network of international partnerships. I'll highlight a few of these. We remain the most popular destination for UK undergraduate students, and we are now the 5th biggest university in the UK, based on student numbers. We have won major national awards for the quality of our student support and our contribution to social mobility. We remain one of the top 5 most environmentally sustainable universities in the world. Our research has once again won a Queen's Anniversary Prize this year. We had the most improved score of any comprehensive university in the recent Research Excellence Framework. Yet some of our proudest achievements can be found in the results of our student surveys. Thanks to all of those of you who have completed the National Student Survey or the Postgraduate Taught Experience Survey in the recent months. These surveys gather opinions on the quality of your courses, providing valuable insights into what we are doing well, and perhaps more importantly, what we might improve further. In 2022, NTU's overall student satisfaction stands at 81% for undergraduates, and 84% for postgraduates. We acknowledge that we have some way still to go to get back to the pre-pandemic peak of 89% in the National Student Survey, but we are still a long way ahead of our sector average. In both surveys, 86% of our students would recommend to others that they study here at NTU. This is very encouraging, and we thank you for recognizing that enabling our students to succeed is our top priority. The Nottingham School of Art and Design exemplifies those ambitions. Its mission is to be instinctive, provocative, and representative, to innovate, communicate, and collaborate. Graduands, that ethos is only as strong as your ability to participate in it, and participate you have. This is hinged on your creative talent, your dedication to your craft, and your willingness to be radical. Now 179 years old, the school is one of the world's leading centres for art and design. It is defined by its culture of choice, diversity, and research-informed learning. It strives to make students' practice representative of the real world so that you can enter the creative sector knowing what it takes to work across all boundaries, to collaborate in new ways with new people, tackling new challenges. In all of these respects, the Nottingham School of Art and Design reflects the duties of a modern university: to create opportunities, to connect globally, to interrogate ideas, and to enrich and empower its communities. Class of 2022, I hope you enjoy today's ceremony. I now invite Deputy Dean Natalie Brown to read the names of today's graduands and Pro-Vice Chancellor International Killian Ryan to confer your degrees. Thank you very much.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the graduands. Pro-Vice Chancellor, the following have qualified for awards from the Nottingham School of Art and Design. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in animation, Alex Adamson. Amaris. Nathaniel Bastow. Evie Bailey Richmond. Antigone Victoria Blemanu. Chloe Bull. Xing Chan. Lucy Clark. Tilly Collins. Millie Coote. Storm Davis. Gabrielle Driver. Cyril Dummel. Caitlin Edwards-Roberts. Lauren Farrell. Jessica Frew. Daniel Graham. Matthew Green. Edward Griffin. Roxania Hoynes. Chelsea Hawkins. Elizabeth Hawkins. Freya Hewlett. Caris Hodges. Julia Irastoza Torres. Leek Lee. Susanna Lebelt. Ran Lee. Margarita Lemefien. George Linley. Zita Mosolgo. Sophie Noble. Miles O'Toole. Bianca Pancescu. Lucas Pig. Elliot Quindos. Lucia Rizzo Relva. Margot Rose. Josephine Rutforth. AJ Sarsan. Trinity Smith. Emily Sprake. Bethany Stapleton. Harry Stein. Connie Ann Stevens. Nicole Summers. Chloe Sung. Tamara Sanina. Micah Voss. Francesca Ward. Julia Visa. Olivia Wright. Vanessa Zhu. Kai Yoon. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in graphic design, Bingru Du. Ying Chen Han. Man K. Emily Macy. Christiana Machiva. Joanna Machinciak. The next student also receives the winner of the D&AD New Blood Award, Charlie Maguire. Abby Mello. Jaya Mahindra. Karima Morsely. Anastasia Mohsin Shadbolt. Chuck Mao. Harriet Murray. Talia Nonjapa. Joseph Nguyen. Natasha Nicholson. Amy Noakes. The next student also receives the YCN Commendation for UK's Greetings Card brief, Emily Palmer. Sophie Palmer. Jade Parker. Yasmin Patel. Samuel Pierce. Jesse Pecci. Sophie Pentingill. Megan Pickup. Raluca Popper. Sheethal Pravina. Robert Price. Elinka Preco. Patrick Priasuch. Finlay Reid. Leo Roberts. Annetta Robinson. Megan Rogers. Caroline Schrag. The next student also receives the YCN Commendation for Art Fund Brief. Emma Scott. Joel Scott. Muskan Seth. Gabrielle Sharp. Muskan Shawala. Esme Short. Emma Siddy. Roisin Silito. Lauren Smith. Maisie Smith. Scarlett Smith. Scarlett Smith. Natalia Sobzak. Fatima Suhail. Jakob Staniszewski. The next student also receives the YCN Commendation for E-Desk Brief. Ella Talarico Cullen. Lee Lin Tan. Su Tang. Aaron Thomas. Tara Thomas. The next student also receives the winner of Bulletproof Stay Naive Student Award, Helen Thompson. Rosie Thompson. The next student also receives the winner of the Batsford Prize for Illustration 2021, Liam Tuha. Roberto Troffa. Heather Turner. Andreas Villagomez. Emma Wall. Sally Waller. Elizabeth Watson. Sophie Waugh. The next student also receives the YCN commendation for packed coffee brief. Alicia Vashchuk. Hoi Wong. Bethany Willie. Jordan Worsley. Georgia Yates. Si Young. Hayley York. Jai Hu Zong. Han Yuen Liu. Quan Ki Zhang. Pro Vice-Chancellor. That's for you. Pro Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the Nottingham School of Art and Design and concludes the presentation of awards to graduates at this ceremony. In absentia, Pro Vice-Chancellor, I invite you to confer degrees on those graduates who have not been presented to you in person, but who have indicated that they wish their awards to be conferred in their absence. I certify that these graduates are worthy of their degrees and I stand as proxy. Trinity Smith, who earlier received a Bachelor of Arts with honours in animation, will now propose the student vote of thanks.
Thank you. Pro Vice-Chancellor, International Pro Vice-Chancellor, Enterprise and Knowledge Exchange, Deputy Dean, distinguished guests, family, friends and fellow graduates. Hello and welcome to Graduation 2022. The past 3 years have definitely been eventful. After many lockdowns and nights using the online library, we can now all celebrate the hard work we have put in. Alongside hours spent in the studios, the frequent visits to Bonington Cafe were a staple for a lot of us during our studies. I specifically remember when we found out there was a there was a white hot chocolate, which was a studying game changer. Obviously, we wouldn't be here today without the support of our tutors. I would just like to say a massive thank you to all of our teaching staff for their expert guidance and tutorial support, as well as all the other staff for their contributions to aiding us with our studies. Also, a big thank you to our families, friends, and my fellow graduates as well, on behalf of all the graduates here today. By helping us with moving home or just by having a good night out together, every moment has built towards today. These past 3 years have laid out the foundations for us to grow on, and there will always be fond memories of NTU for all of us. I want to wish the best of luck to everyone as they go on into their future careers, and thank you for attending today to celebrate all of our achievements. Thank you.
So that's it, folks. It's official. Graduates of the class of 2022. I echo the thoughts of our Pro-Vice-Chancellor Enterprise and Knowledge Exchange by congratulating you on your achievements and wishing you the very, very best for the future. It's fantastic to be able to share this day with you and your nearest and dearest in person in this magnificent university hall. Thank you also, Trinity, for your very kind words. I knew when you first came up and there was a big hoop and holler that I was in for a lively talk, so thank you for that. I think you captured the joy of your fellow graduates on this day and the spirit of their studies throughout the last 3 years. Thank you especially for acknowledging the role of my colleagues. I'm really appreciative of all the work that our teaching staff do, and I know, particularly during the pandemic, the many long hours that they and you put in to make this a success, so thank you for that. Students are the beating heart of our city, and in many ways, of this city. Your contributions did not come about just in your lecture theatres, seminars, studios, and laboratories. You undertook placements that made local organisations more effective, you took NTU to the top 10 of University Sports League, and you ran societies linked to your subject. You made the Global Lounge the vibrant place that it's known to be around the world. Beyond our campuses, you played for local clubs, you helped children with their reading in local schools, and you volunteered at food banks. You recovered welfare benefits denied to local residents. As and when it was possible to do so, you contributed occasionally to the generosity of the nighttime economy of the city. You undertook countless other activities through the societies of the Students' Union. Where would Nottingham be without you? Although you've now graduated, you remain members of the global NTU family, a worldwide family of 220,000 alumni. Our doors will always be open to you, so please do have a look at our alumni website for further details. In particular, and crucially, you can still access support from us, including face-to-face advice on the next steps of your career over the next 3 years from our employability team. So please do avail of that as you move on to your next job. In time, please consider how you could help future generations of students, just as some alumni have helped you, through offering lectures and placements and career advice, and ultimately by helping to fund our scholarships, facilities, and research. But in the immediate term, you will all have huge experiences in going out, getting your first job, and just think how important it would be to pass on that advice to the next generation of leavers. So if you can help with that, we'd be very appreciative. In particular, when the time comes, we encourage you to complete the Graduate Outcome Survey. By doing so, you'll be helping make another important contribution to the university, and it'll be very much appreciated. But that's for the future. Now is the time to enjoy your success. So I'm going to invite you all to join us shortly for the celebratory refreshments in the Newton building. So in a few minutes, I'll declare the ceremony closed, and at that point, I'd ask the guests to remain in their seats while the academic party and the students parade out through the hall, and you can acknowledge them appropriately. But before I do that, I just want to acknowledge in particular the huge challenge that this graduation class has overcome. So you weren't here all that long before we had to go into lockdown in March 2020. And you spent the next 2 years either working at home or occasionally getting access to workshop space here. But one way or another, it was a very different sort of university experience. And no doubt the nighttime economy of the Nottingham suffered as a result. But you came back, and you came back with vigor. And your achievements, your acknowledgement of prizes here today just shows what you've achieved. So, the Pro-Vice-Chancellor earlier said that this was an occasion to make noise and holler and really celebrate. So I think I would ask you all to particularly acknowledge the great challenge that this class of students have overcome by giving a very hearty cheer. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! It only remains for me to say I declare this graduation ceremony closed.